What's up, everyone? It is currently New Year's Eve on 2023. I'm from the past. I'm a time traveler. Not really. I just recorded this, if that wasn't apparent. Today, I want to talk about my predictions for 2024. But here's the kicker. I'm not releasing this for a whole nother year. So, I'm recording what I think is going to happen next year in mixed martial arts and boxing. And then I'm going to drop it after everything's over with, so I can see how hilariously bad I am. I don't know. It seems like a fun idea. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna pull up the UFC rankings, and we'll be talking about just each of the champions today. All right, so first, the flyweight champion of the world is Alexandre Pantoja. Now, Pantoja just come off of his win over Brandon Royval. He beat Brandon Moreno in the fight before that to win the title. So up next, he has fighters like Amir Albazi, Kaikar France, Nicolau, and you also got young guys coming up like Islam Makhachev and Tatsuro Taira. I think Alexandre Pantoja, he'll probably fight twice next year. He'll probably fight Amir Albazi and, I don't know, Kaikar France, Nicolau, or even Islam Makhachev if he can get a high-level fight. And I also think Alexandre Pantoja will remain champion. The reason I say this is because, like, the guys that, like, Albazi and stuff, they don't really intrigue me as much in the technical sense. So I think Pantoja has what it takes to get it done. Now, if somebody comes around, I don't know, somebody comes back down like Davison Figueiredo, that'd be a banger of a fight to see. But I don't see Figgy coming back down from 135 after his win. So, Alexandre Pantoja, you'll be champion. You're still champion. Congratulations. Bantamweight is Sean O'Malley. He obviously won against Aljamain Sterling, and a lot of people are discounting him to not be champion once he fights Merab Dvalishvili. Now, he's going to fight Chito Vera next. They are scheduled for a fight in a couple months. I think Sean O'Malley wins that one. I'm actually fairly confident he wins that one, despite Chito Vera beating him in the first match. So, who comes up next? I actually don't think Sean O'Malley loses his title. So, Dvalishvili and Henry Cejudo are currently booked to fight. So, that'll be Sean O'Malley's second fight of the year, the winner of that. I don't think he fights more than twice next year. And, you know, I see Merab beating Cejudo. And then I can see Sean actually beating Merab. Now, the reason I say this is because Merab has been caught before, dropped, just leading with his head. And that's the kind of fighter that Sean O'Malley actually does well against. He'll struggle when Merab wants to get him to the fence and all that. And he might even get taken down. But I think Sean can actually get the job done and hurt him when it matters. So, yeah, surprise. I think Sean O'Malley stays champion next year. Now, the one X factor is going to be Corey Sandhagen. That might be a third fight if O'Malley can fight like maybe June, International Fight Week. That's something we'll talk about last. I think that can be a December fight maybe because Corey's real good, and I'm really interested in that fight. I don't know how Corey's going to age then, but yeah, I don't know. Featherweight, Alexander Volkanovski. The era's going to be over. It's over already. I'm releasing this video in December 31st, 2024, and Volkanovski's not the champion. He fights Ilia Topuria coming up. I think Topuria beats him, honestly. Volk's 36, probably 37 by the time of this video. This is a young man's game. So yeah, Alexander Volkanovski's gone. Not the champion anymore. One of my favorite fighters ever. One of the most complete fighters ever. I think he loses to Topuria coming up. Now, it's going to be hilarious when Volk beats the brakes off Ilia Topuria and we're looking at this. But no, I think Topuria beats it. Then you got somebody else. Like, who else would be next in line? You know, Calvin Kattar is fighting Aljamain Sterling. So Sterling could make a quick rise. Holloway, not going to fight for the title unless Topuria wins. Yair, if he gets past Ortega, he might get another title shot, especially if Volkanovski's not there. So, yeah. Lightweights, Islam Makhachev. He ain't losing anytime soon. He's going to fight probably Justin Gaethje. He's fighting Gaethje. He's going to beat Gaethje. And then he'll probably not fight again or fight Arman Saryukin. I want to see him up at 170 because I really think Islam would struggle against the current champion, Leon Edwards, who we're talking about next. But I don't see anybody right here beating Islam. Arman Saryukin, maybe. He just got a knockout. Obviously, I'm dropping a video soon about Benoit Saint-Denis. Hopefully that one does good. So, yeah, I don't think anybody beats Makhachev. Welterweight, same story. You've got... Oh, wait, never mind. Depends on what Islam does. So, you've got Leon Edwards at the top. And he's probably fighting Bilal Muhammad. They say he's going to be fighting at UFC 300. Don't know if that's going to happen. Yeah, he beats Bilal, but then there's Shavkat Rakhmonov. He's sitting there. He just beat Stephen Thompson. He's sitting there ranked number 3. Usman's not fighting Leon Edwards again because he's already lost to him twice, and he just lost to Hamzat. I think Shavkat beats Leon. I'm not just saying that because I'm part of the Shavkat squad. I think Shavkat gets it done. Middleweight Sean Strickland. He's fighting Dricus du Plessis. First pay-per-view next month. This one's tough. I'm not high on Strickland at all. I don't think he's that good of a fighter. But he's a good fighter for what he does. But I see du Plessis as the type of fighter that can beat him, especially early on. But if that fight goes the distance, Sean Strickland wins it because du Plessis' gas tank is sus as it gets. But, man, that's tough. Ugh. Chimaev's there, ranked 9. He'll get a fast track and fight Whitaker or Vettori next, maybe. And he'll get a title shot. I'm going to say Strickland beats du Plessis. Sean Strickland beats Dricus du Plessis. That's going to sound hilarious when he loses. Hamzat Chimaev will get a top 5 fight next. That's a big one. Imavov, Gastelum, yeah. Light heavyweight, Alex Pereira is your champion. He's going to fight Izzy. He'll probably fight Jamal Hill next if Hill's recovered. If not, Adesanya's going up to light heavyweight and fighting Pereira, where Pereira gets the job done. For the 5th fight. Pereira would be up on him 4-1 at that point, 3-1 in MMA. So Pereira beats Israel next, and then Jamal Hill next. Now, he probably loses against, I don't know. There's not really many wrestlers. Nikita Krylov might beat him, but I don't see Krylov getting a title shot. Khalil Roundtree is going to be a big riser next year. Actually, I think he's putting things together real fine. Anthony Smith on his way out. Volkan Ozdemir probably done for too. Jan Blachowicz also will have a big fall next year. He'll lose 1 or 2. I think he's fighting Rakic next. I see Rakic winning that fight. I think that's a fight. Heavyweight John Jones will fight Stipe Miocic and then retire. We got one more John Jones fight left in us, and it's going to be against an old man. Interim champion Tom Aspinall will probably face a decent challenge. He said on Twitter recently today, the winner of Blades and Almeida, which is next. I can see Aspinall fighting that, getting the win, and then taking on whoever Siragan fights next, the winner of that. So that'd be fun, actually, to see Siragan and Tom Aspinall, the old British versus France matchup. Women's fight, you got Alexa Grasso's number 1 pound for pound. Whoa. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, women's strawweight Zhang Wei Li will retain the title, but she will have a China versus China match in China against Zhao Jinyan. Put your money on that. Alexa Grasso is the flyweight champion right now. She's going to beat Valentina again and then lose her very next fight and look terrible doing it. And then, of course, women's bantamweight. Ronda Rousey does not come back. Juliana Pena will fight for the title at the end of the year and lose it to the winner of Raquel Pennington and Myra Buena Silva, who fight next. You also got Ketlin Vieira, who's coming up. She has an opportunity to put herself into that title. And then, obviously, announced today, Conor McGregor is fighting Michael Chandler. McGregor wins that. He says it's at 185. That's not happening at 180. It's happening at 170. Put your money on that. So that's the year that is. That's the year that is. I don't know. Boxing. Let's do some boxing predictions too, because I do talk about boxing. So let's pull up the old ring ratings. So first on the docket is going to be Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. Those two are fighting, and they will go 1-1 next year. And it'll be only 2 fights, and we'll have one more that they won't happen. And then Anthony Joshua will fight Filip Hrgovic and win the 3rd title of his career. Let's see. Do I care about cruiserweight? No, not really. Light heavyweight Bivol and Beterbiev will finally unify, and I think Bivol wins that just on the sake of Beterbiev being an old man. Super middleweight is Canelo. He's going to fight Benavidez at the end of the year or on Mexican Independence Day. He will keep his titles. Middleweight, Shana Beck will have a decent year, but not a breakout year. Let's see. Welterweight, Bud Crawford fights once next year. That's it. He's going to fight once. It's going to be like a underwhelming fight. It's not even going to be like Tim Tizzy or nothing. You got your junior welterweight or your super lightweight. It's going to be Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. Lopez wins that easily. Featherweight. Inoue stays undisputed and stays at his weight class. There's that too. So Tank Davis doesn't fight anybody important. He fights twice next year and that's it. Ryan Garcia loses to whoever he fights next if it's a big fight, except if it's Rolly. He beats Rolly Romero and gets a title, which sets him up for the Devin Haney fight because Teofimo is going to fight Jermaine Ortiz. The timelines aren't quite adding up yet, and they'll fight Lopez and Haney will fight at the end of the year. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, let's see. What else? Let's talk about this channel. I'm hoping to have, 2,500 subscribers. That'd be pretty cool. We doubled our 500 subscriber count this year. We are just over 1,100 right now. 1,108, 1,109, something like that as I'm recording this. I'd like to be at 2,500. That'd be pretty cool. Views, I really don't care about view count, but we're like 400,000. I'd like to double that. Maybe 800,000. Get it up there. Not a lot of that's going to be like real plays and stuff, but yeah. Anyways, guys, let's see how right I am. I'll post a graphic of my predictions, and we'll see. Am I right? I don't know. If you can hear the fireworks in the back, it's New Year's Eve. So, yeah. All right, guys. I'm out.